Hello friends, this is Bharat and Meena Trivedi.
Varsha and Dilip.
Sapna
and Gaurav Lal,
Suvarna,
Arya,
and Manoj Khari,
Ilanga,
Sejal Desai,
Smita,
and Vivek Chaudaha,
Anjali Desai,
T and Deepak Arora,
Pawan,
and Rinki Agrawal,
Sid,
and Archana Nair,
Danny,
and Rinku Mehta,
and Sunil Kiani,
Priyanka,
and Vinay Kedia,
I'm Johnny Jenkins,
Kiran Fincher,
Raj,
and Aradhna Asava.
together.
We support
Good afternoon, friends. Like every week, here we are at our new time of 3:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon, bringing to you the HungerMitao program, filled with latest updates about hunger in the area and across United States, as well as sharing information about how the Indian American community is stepping up to become a large part of the solution in fighting hunger.
We are your hosts, Raj and Aradhna Asava, coming to you from our home today through the airwaves of FunAsia, an important partner of ours in this fight against hunger. Friends, through this radio show, in addition to raising awareness about the rampant hunger issue in the USA, we also share ways in which each one of us, in the spirit of give where you live, can and is making a difference.
Please visit ntfb.org/HungerMitao to learn how HungerMitao, a 100% volunteer movement, is unifying the impact of the Indian American community to fight hunger in North Texas. The website again is ntfb.org/HungerMitao.
And as Raj mentioned, the HungerMitao radio show will now come to you every Saturday from 3:30 to 4 p.m. on FunAsia 104.9 FM.
That's right.
And we are ably supported by RJ Ankil Bhakta, who is well known on FunAsia airwaves as AB.
Thanks, AB. The updated format of our show will include, as we shared in our last session also, friends, informative interviews with leaders of the food bank, Feeding America, community leaders, as well as inspiring stories from people in the community, along with impact stories from the field, showcasing the hunger issues faced by people right here in North Texas and highlighting how our collective unified efforts help resolve the hunger and its related issues.
We will also share our achievements, right? Because there's a lot that's the community is doing.
And Aradha, we have some great achievements to share, but stay tuned.
We'll share our achievements, milestones, and we'll play a few songs that highlight the spirit of generosity and philanthropy. We invite you, our listeners, to send in suggestions of songs that may have inspired your philanthropic journey or act. You can send us questions, suggestions, song choices, etc. by clicking on the Contact Us button on ntfb.org/HungerMitao. So please write to us.
Right. Aradhna, let us step back in time for a little bit, if I may. The date was September 29, 2017. A group of friends with a shared belief pulled together the HungerMitao launch event at another good friend of ours, Shailesh Nigandhi, if you recall.
At his
right?
home. Yeah.
At his home. Our goal was that the DFW-based Indian American community would help North Texas Food Bank raise 1 million meals. Our intention was not to stop there, but to count our milestones 1 million meals at a time. We knew the community would respond to this dire issue of food insecurity around us. But boy, we never knew the milestones after milestone this community is going to achieve.
It has been an amazing and inspiring journey, friends. And so many of you have contributed to the success of this movement called HungerMitao. Raj, let us hear from Trisha Cunningham, CEO of North Texas Food Bank, who was actually at the launch of HungerMitao 3 years ago.
That's right. Trisha has not only been a great supporter of HungerMitao, but one of our top cheerleaders as we energize and engage the Indian American community in this fight against hunger.
Hi, it's Trisha Cunningham, President and CEO of the North Texas Food Bank.
And it's hard to believe that it was just 3 years ago that we sat in a conference room with Raj and Anna Asava and was really brainstorming on what we could do to activate the Indian American community around this issue of hunger. Wow. In 3 years, millions of meals have not only been provided here in North Texas, but nationwide to make sure that people had food on their tables. So a humble thank you from myself and all those people who have benefited from HungerMitao. We know that with the Indian American community involved, that this will continue to grow and spread because they know they are making a difference in their own backyard. Thanks to that little brainstorming session that happened, and thanks to all your efforts, Raj and Anna, and all your passion and your leadership team of helping to make sure that this continues to grow. Thank you so much. HungerMitao!
Friends, 3 years into the HungerMitao journey, it gives us great pleasure to share with you that the DFW-based Indian American community has now crossed 10 million nutritious meals enabled for North Texas Food Bank.
That is amazing.
10 million meals in 3 years. Oh, wow, that's been amazing. And thereby helping the food bank feed the food challenge children, seniors, veterans, and families in need. And boy, the need has grown since the pandemic, Aradhna.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Our gratitude and thanks to each one of you friends who has contributed, volunteered, given your voice, helped spread this word, so many ways through which you have made HungerMitao a household word and engaged in this fight against hunger.
As the HungerMitao movement grows to cut deeper into neighborhood hunger, this work requires sustained commitment of time, skills, and resources from other passionate hunger fighters from the Indian American community. Because while HungerMitao is not an organization,
That's right.
we all know community engagements take time and effort. And it comes through people who are passionate enough about the cause to devote some time to it.
That's right.
People have different roles to play based on their time availability. HungerMitao is led by 2 co-chairs and a group of passionate volunteers who make time to serve as members of the HungerMitao Steering Council. We are constantly looking for people who want to engage in this community building effort. So friends, if you are interested to learn more, please drop us an email through ntfb.org/HungerMitao.
That's right. We need all hands on deck. Listeners, HungerMitao is a movement of the Indian American community wanting to fight hunger where we live. It belongs to each one of us. If you can spare just 1 hour a week, 4 hours a month, and want to help make a difference in the lives of those in need of food, please consider joining. Peers of yours have already joined in at the HungerMitao Steering Council, and we need you. We need you to raise hunger awareness and improve community engagement. Friends, this is only a 1-year commitment of just 4 hours a month. The need is acute. Your involvement is needed more than ever. Imagine being able to put a smile on the faces of people you will never meet, but people who have fallen on hard times will always send their blessings your way.
Raj, you mentioned putting a smile on the faces of people. It reminds me of a song. It was a movie I'd seen a long time ago. I think it was a Raj Kapoor movie. And the song went like, Kisi ki muskurahaton pe ho nisar.
Wow, yes.
You remember that song?
Yeah.
And Jeena isi ka naam hai.
That's right. Yeah.
It captures the value of selflessness so well. AB, would you please kindly play this song for our listeners?
It is such an uplifting song. किसी का दर्द ले सके तो ले उधार. Translation: take on someone's pain or help reduce it. And it talks about the true purpose of life, to spread joy and happiness around you. So true. जीना इसी का नाम है.
Listeners, please remember, if you know anyone who needs food assistance, please have them visit ntfb.org for information about distribution dates and sites. Raj, let's share with our listeners details about 2 HungerMitao events coming up, and one that's already going on, the HungerMitao Spring Food Drive and the Golf Classic.
That's right. Wonderful news for the golfers out there. Let me start with that. Mark your calendars for April 24th. Indus Golf Association is hosting its golf tournament benefiting the HungerMitao movement. It is a great opportunity for players and sponsors. We will have leaders of Indus Golf on one of the upcoming HungerMitao radio show. In the meantime, please visit ntfb.org/HungerMitao to learn more about this golf classic, to register, to sponsor. Take advantage of the early bird deadline before it flies away.
Such a wonderful opportunity, listeners. Everybody has been cooped up the whole year. Now, with more and more people being vaccinated and the weather turning beautiful, the timing of this golf tournament could not have been better.
Now, let's talk about an event that's already in full swing. In fact, we are coming close to wrapping it up. The HungerMitao Spring Food Drive. Friends, as always, you know you can find this information on ntfb.org/HungerMitao. On that site, you will learn details about the Spring Food Drive that's underway. We keep adding participants who are taking a stand to help fight hunger in our neighborhoods. If each of us made a commitment of providing 3 meals a day to one person through North Texas Food Bank, that translates to what, Anna? Just a contribution of $1 a day.
That's right.
That is, for $365 a year, one person can take care of the food needs of another person.
Yeah.
What an inexpensive way to make a difference. We need everyone's engagement, friend. That is the only way we can ensure no one goes hungry when community steps up for community.
And that would be just like the other wonderful song, Sathi Haath Badhana.
Oh,
remember
so-
that one?
Oh, yes. And
Because it has to be a community engaged model, right?
Correct.
One person can't do it.
Exactly.
2 people cannot do it.
That's
It
right.
takes every one of us.
yeah.
RJAB, would you please play that song for our listeners? What a simple yet inspirational song. It is unity that will help move mountains. And Raj, the way you broke it down, $1 a day takes care of the food need of one person. What an effective solution we can all be a part of. So listeners, please join the HungerMitao Spring Food Drive. It is easy. Just visit ntfb.org/HungerMitao for ways to run your own food drive or to contribute to an existing fundraiser.
In fact, you know what I was thinking, Aradhana, that it will be great. Just go surprise some of those youngsters who have set up their pages.
Yeah.
Right? Just donate $1 or
It's all going to the
$5.
food bank.
It's all going to the food bank, but you will energize these youngsters who have set up their pages.
That's right. Let's increase our participation. The dollar goal is within reach if we increase engagement of more and more families. The Spring Food Funds for Food Drive, friends, is an online appeal. No need to go anywhere, no need to collect cans, no need to figure out where to drop them off. All you need to do is, either have us create your own page or, go donate on one of the existing pages. Again, everything you need to know about this campaign is at ntfb.org/HungerMitao.
Great. And Aradhana, we also have another event that is coming up, which is the Wfaa Telethon.
That is right.
And it is, I believe, this Tuesday,
Yeah.
right? All day. This is the first time that the food bank is conducting a telethon in collaboration with Wfaa. We are excited. HungerMitao is one of the top sponsors,
Yes. and
along with another organization that supports HungerMitao, which is ITSER.
That is right.
Yeah.
And so many people from the HungerMitao community have signed up to be volunteers
That's right.
through the telethon. So
Exactly.
please call us during the day. Who knows? You may be talking to one of us and call us to make a token donation, to make whatever moves you.
That's correct. So that's another exciting event that is coming up. And we have a year packed with lots of exciting events that we will be sharing details with you in the future radio shows. For example, the signature event that North Texas Food Bank has, which is Taste of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Right?
So there will be a Taste of the Cowboys event this year. It's being reimagined. It'll be different. It won't be online.
It will
Right?
be,
Last year it was online.
Correct.
But this year it will be in person.
Right.
But the food bank is making some tremendous plans there. So we will share that.
Is there any chance, Aradhana, that we can have a Dallas Cowboy on the radio show?
We can look into that.
Yeah, would that be great, listeners? We will definitely try to see, in preparation for the Taste of the Cowboys, if we can actually have one of the Cowboys on our radio show and talk to us. So that's another event that is coming up. We also have other future events planned.
And also volunteering is opening up now.
That's correct.
So, while group volunteering is while group volunteering is not being encouraged very much yet, but if you're looking for a volunteering opportunity, you will find it on the North Texas Food Bank site.
Yeah, for that one, you need to simply go to ntfb.org/volunteer, and they're always looking for individual volunteers. So feel free, our friends, to go ahead and sign up to volunteer.
And we hope soon, maybe this summer,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be able to get back to the HungerMitao volunteer shifts again.
Yeah,
right?
remember those Bollywood dancing, Aradhana, during the HungerMitao volunteer shift? Hundreds of us out there. And we talk about Sati Hath Badhana 2.0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So friends, as we close our program today, we thank you all for your generosity and for caring about others around you. North Texas Indian American community, thank you for caring, for volunteering, for helping organize awareness events, for running food drives, for making donations, for becoming multi-year donors, for giving your time, skill, for giving in kind. Thank you, Fanasia, for becoming the mouthpiece for HungerMitao. We look forward to your ongoing support and count on your involvement as we move towards the next milestones. Now that we have reached and crossed 10 million meals, our next milestone, friends, is 25 million meals by HungerMitao for North Texas Food Bank. Yes, we can do it.
Our mission, friends, is HungerMitao. And HungerMitao is as much about eradicating hunger as it is about unifying the fragmented efforts of our community, focusing it on the humanitarian cause of hunger. Let us come together as the entire Indian American community and show how we engage in any place we call home. We are smart, compassionate change agents who give where we live, so our communities benefit from our presence.
Until next week, friends, remember, while we may never be able to eradicate hunger, let us ensure no one goes hungry. HungerMitao.